spotlight has turned to New Zealand. The Prince and Duchess touching down in Auckland last night.
And they have a busy itinerary over their planned 6-day visit. Sky News New Zealand reporter Kim Baker-Wilson has more on what's in store for them.
Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall have made it to New Zealand. They touched down at the Air Force Base just north of Auckland City, but it was a very short and sweet welcome. In fact, it wasn't a formal welcome at all. That will take place at the Auckland War Memorial Hall simply because of the very late hour that the pair arrived at. Prince Charles and the Duchess walked down the stairs of Royal One, a Royal New Zealand Air Force 757 jet. The first thing Prince Charles had to do was inspect a guard of honour. 2 rows of New Zealand Defence Force personnel. He inspected those very closely indeed, but then it was into the cars and off for the night. A formal welcome will be held in central Auckland as part of Armistice Day, and that will take up a lot of the day for the royal couple. Prince Charles will be laying a wreath on behalf of the Queen. John Key, the Prime Minister, will be laying a wreath on behalf of the government, and at 11 o'clock that 757 Air Force jet will be flying over the museum as part of those Armistice Day commemorations. John Key, the Prime Minister, and his wife Brona were on hand to welcome Prince Charles and the Duchess when they arrived here, as was the Minister of Māori Affairs, Peter Sharples, and the Auckland Mayor, Len Brown. But they have now retired for the night, and they will be up very early in the morning after a very hectic tour of Australia for an equally hectic 6-day tour here in New Zealand. Kim Baker-Wilson, Sky News, Auckland.
Prime Minister John Key says it is great to see the Prince and Duchess in New Zealand.
I just welcomed her to New Zealand. She said they had a great time in Australia. A lot of rain apparently in Australia, so I said, look, the weather's been great here, but welcomed them to New Zealand, and she hasn't been to either Australia or New Zealand before, so very much looking forward to spending some time here and acquainting herself with New Zealand.
Was it exciting meeting them?
Yeah, it's lovely to see them. We saw them at the Diamond Jubilee before, and I had an audience with Prince some time ago, so it's good to see them again, and obviously they're very much looking forward to being in New Zealand. I think it'll be a tremendously successful visit.
It looked like quite an animated conversation you were having there.
It was like very nice. It was good to chat to them, and they're extremely personable, so they make conversation very easy, and look, I think they're going to have a great 4 or 5 days in New Zealand.
Are you looking forward to the double sort of combined birthday celebrations?
Yeah, the triple actually. Brona's birthday on the same day, exactly, so we've got everyone celebrating the 14th, and it's nice to have 64 people along. It's incredible how many people applied. It's a shame they couldn't have more, really. It would be nice to have so many people to come, but it's going to be a fantastic celebration. It's a quirk of fate, isn't it, with the Governor-General, my wife and the Prince all on one day, so 14th of November, a very special day. Yeah. Okay, enjoy the night. Bye-bye.